Whoa. I'm flattered, but there's really no reason to break your neck just to get a glimpse of me, darling. Just kidding. So, what are you doing out here all alone so late at night? Didn't you see the closed for cleaning sign? Smart boy. You waited for the janitors to clock out, huh? What am I doing here? Well, same reason as you. I need a good soak after the day I've had with all of our friends. Don't get me wrong. As much as I love chasing your brother down the hiking trails and dyeing Rosie's hair a brilliant red, I am never racing against a man who does track or touching red hair dye ever again. I swear I'm sore and red in places I didn't even know I had. Yes, I'm well aware that this is the men's section of the Springs, but I'm kinda sort of one of the owners, remember? I can go wherever I please. I also saw your sneaky self make your way in here, all on your lonesome, and I thought you could use the company. But if I'm disturbing your peace, I can go if you want me to. Not so. Now, move over. Looks like there's room for one more. There we go. Perfect. If you scooch any further, you're going to end up in bed with the flowers. Come on, getting close. Oh, what's the matter? Getting all shy on me now? I promise, I won't bite. Not unless you ask me nicely. So, are you going to come back over, or am I gonna have to come to you? Alright then. If you're going to be difficult, I guess I'll just have to shore up. There. Eyes up here, darling. I know I rock a towel quite well, but I do appreciate eye contact when I'm trying to have a discussion. No, we don't necessarily need to have a conversation with me in your lap, but I must say it's quite comfortable. Oh, you'd prefer it if I wasn't in your lap. Well then, stop trying to run away from me, and I'll stop resorting to such drastic measures. But if you really don't want me to... Oh, hello there. I thought you didn't want me to sit here. Yeah, right. Watch where you're putting your hands, or I'll start to think you have ulterior motives. No need to apologize. I don't mind. Nope, not at all. So, how was your day today? Yes, we're really doing this, silly. You've been avoiding me since you got here, and even when we do hang out, I barely get the chance to talk with you. What with all the other people tagging along? So, what does it matter that I was hanging out with your brother? He's my best friend, and I was hanging out with the rest of our friends. I could have been hanging out with you, but you've holed yourself up in your room for the last few days. You're at a resort, silly. You're here to have fun with your friends, not to be all alone for the entire time. You can't possibly be serious. There's no way that out of all the activities that the resort has to offer, there's not a single one that interests you. Yeah, no, I call bullshit. I think you're just too scared to try something new. Don't get me wrong, I think being prudent and wary is never a bad thing, but if it's preventing you from having a bit of fun before you're forced to return back to mundanity, then we've got to do something about that. What do I suggest? Well, there's a live show after dinner tomorrow night, and my parents asked me to do a solo. Yes, on the piano. Don't worry. I may be a flirt and sometimes a tease, but I'm not so cruel to subject people to my cantankerous screeching I like to call singing. Well, I'd be really happy if you came and watched. The others all have something to do tomorrow night, so it'll just be the two of us. I'll even sweeten the deal by letting you have private access to the springs after the performance with a free drink. Really? You'll come? You promise? Well, you do have a history of backing out of things that you're... Alright. I believe you. Well, in that case, you'd better show up. Nothing. I can't believe that this is going to be our last winter break from university. Time flies by far too fast now. Yeah, that's definitely a perk. No more homework after all of this is over, but I'll definitely miss our profs and our friends. I mean, I suppose I'll have to make a speech since I'm part of the student council, but quite honestly, I don't want to. It's always a bit of a popularity contest, to be honest. Every member of the council always tries to outdo the next, and because of my, shall we say, glowing reputation, to put it lightly, I'm really not in the mood to add more fuel to the fire. Yeah, I guess. Leave it to catty airs and heiresses to turn something as minuscule as a speech into a popularity contest. Yeah. Do I have any plans for after? No, not really. I mean, I'm pretty sure my parents want me to help them run this place so they can finally get some time to themselves. Most people think running a resort means being on vacation for the rest of their lives, but my goodness, if you see the people we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, it is no walk in the park. Yeah, this is one of the most famous resorts on this side of the country, so of course everyone and their mothers, they're very rich, very famous, and very uptight, arrogant, self-aggrandizing mothers, mind you, will come. Don't even get me started. Oh my god, okay, one time, there was the CEO. He came with his fiancée, her brother, and I guess his brother's girlfriend, and the brother and his girlfriend would not stop fighting. I don't know, I swear to God, the entire resort could hear them screaming at each other, and it was over the dumbest things. I mean, one day it's just the guy wants to go hiking, but the girl would want to stay in and use our library, and on, and... Granted, the CEO was in Forbes Top 100, so we couldn't very well kick them out, but even though we moved them to the exact suite on the other side of the resort, I swear, if you listen hard enough, you could still hear them screaming at each other. It's like, at that point, just break up with each other and let the people around you just enjoy their breakfast. and their hearing. It's absolutely insane. What? Why are you laughing? Well, yeah, I suppose in hindsight it is kind of funny. In any case, what about you? Any plans for after graduation? What? Are you serious? Well, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Grad school, huh? What would you be studying? Ah, okay, well, congratulations. That's amazing. Wish you told me the moment you found out, but... What? What do you mean you just found out? So, no one else knows? Not even your brother? Well, I'm honored to be the first to know. Well, I suppose we won't be seeing much of each other after next semester's over, huh? I guess, but... Well, you have to promise to visit me sometimes, okay? I mean, yeah, I get it, it is across the country, but still. Good. Then it's a promise. Wait. Is that why you were holed up in your room for the last few days? Because you were waiting for your acceptance letter and you wanted me to be the first to know? Why didn't you just tell me this? I would have waited with you instead of hanging out with your brother in that case. What do you mean you didn't want to spoil our moment? What moment? What? You think I like your brother? Oh my god. My goodness. For a guy who just got accepted to grad school, you sure are dense. Darling, I don't like your brother. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like him. Otherwise, I wouldn't be friends with him, but if I liked him, his lap would be the one that I'd be sitting in right now. Not yours. Oh. You really thought that all of my teasing was just playful banter between friends? My goodness, you really are too cute for your own good. Sure, I flirt with our friends sometimes because it's fun and they take it in stride and flirt back. However, none of my flirtations with them have gone beyond spoken remarks. Nope. Never. You are the only person I feel comfortable touching like this, being with like this. Yes, I'm sure. I like you, you wonderfully silly thing. You're kind. You're caring, you're smart, and incredibly adorable in the most endearing way possible. What's not to like? Yeah. Oh. Was my little confession so shocking to you that you can barely form a single sentence? Honestly, keeping you around is going to be very dangerous. You'll spoil my ego if you continue being this cute. My. Getting flustered now, are we? I think the time for that is long gone now, darling. Don't you? Especially considering the position we're in. And where your hand is placed. God, you really are too cute, aren't you? Don't worry, I don't mind a little personal attention. Not in public. No one is here, darling, and besides, unlike most, I take no issue with displaying outward affection for others to see. It just makes it easier for others to identify who belongs with who. Alright. I'll give your cute little brain a little break and stop teasing for now. Now, get back here and put your pretty hands on my waist and hold me before I change my mind. Oh, you don't want to make me uncomfortable? Darling, I just admitted to you that I liked you. You touching me is the last thing that'll make me uncomfortable, and besides, I've already caught your eyes wandering a little too far down from my face several times. I think it's a little late to be feigning propriety, don't you? Not so. Now, come here. Better. This is much better. Yes, I like sitting in your lap. Like I said, this position it's quite comfortable. So, tell me, why did you think I liked your brother, Really? Then you must not know the man very well. Listen, there's only one person I know who's a bigger flirt than me, and that is your brother, but trust me when I say it's just for show between the two of us. We could not be any less interested in each other. Plus, it wouldn't work out between us, especially considering he had enlisted my help to make a certain redhead jealous for the entire day. And if all went according to plan, then the man should be at the pavilion right now, confessing the entire ruse to Rosie, feeling like the stupid, cack-handed ogre that he is. Well, I couldn't very well refuse, now could I? Aside from owing him one, he's my friend, so no matter how stupid the plan was, I had to help. Plus, it doesn't hurt that I get to tease him about his stupidity for years to come. Why did I owe him? Let's just say if all goes well, we will owe him one. But I never thought that our little arrangement would hurt you. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the communication there could definitely use some work. Okay, well, since you've already made 2 promises to me tonight, I promise to not flirt with your brother ever again. Unless it's to tease him about how stupid he is. Yeah, I suppose that's less teasing and more being an ass. So what? Do you really think I care about what the vapid half-wits at our school may think about us being together? Honestly, if people in university care that much about who's seeing who, then they really don't need to be in university as far as I'm concerned. Do you really think so little of me that I place my status and reputation above you? It's alright. No need to apologize. I get it. This is all very new and very intimidating. It's a little intimidating for me, too. So, what do you think? Should we give this a try? I mean, I did invite you out here so I could spend more time with you and tell you, so this is a bit sudden, but sudden is good sometimes, no? Yeah, sudden is good. Very good.